My name is Rhapsody. Welcome back to Slay the Spire. We're going to be continuing with our attempt at Ascension 20 Construct. Come on, another try? Yes, you know it. Choose a rare card to obtain, and ooh! Oh, okay. Do I have enough upgrades here on the first floor? Yep, I can mega upgrade Clockwork Egg here on the first floor. Okay. All I need to do is build a deck that can live while I do this. Clockwork Egg just draws me a card. Sweet. How far apart are my two final upgrades? 2 battles? And the question mark? Okay. So I shift to attack. I have 28 next turn. I'm not going to hit for 28 next turn. Damn. Not a great combat, but it's okay. Backfire? Do I want to take that early just so that I can live while I do the Clockwork Egg? Choose non-rare cards from your hand. I'll take Backfire while I try and get through this, I think. Okay. Let's just remove a strike then. Come on. I am really keen to see this work. Next turn we can use attack mode probably. Ooh, never mind. Bad timing there. Flies in the next turn, so I'm looking for as much defense as I possibly can get. Well, apparently that's all the defense we're gonna get. Jawworm down though. Should power up Backfire. No, don't want to take a second Backfire. It's going to make it really difficult for me to use any of them. Garbage opening hand yet again. I probably should have shifted into attack mode there. Still get the kill though. Yeah, I'll just take Guard Core. Getting through this first elite is going to be the problem. I haven't gotten any potions yet as well. Yikes. I'd love to use the Backfire here, but I'd prefer not to use it if I can avoid it at all. Possible the enemy gets away here, in fact, likely. Never mind, we get him. Hard reboot boost, heavy bolts. Can't take any of those. Let's upgrade the Clockwork Egg. Gives us an attack mode and defense mode plus. Hopefully, we get someone against whom we can use that effectively. Okay. I think I'm just going to shift as aggressive as I can, because there's no way I deal damage if I shift defensively, right? Oh, this is awful. Alright, need lethal this turn. That'll do it. Whew! Alright, old coin upon pickup gain 300 gold as well as... no. Alright. Next upgrade goes on Clockwork Egg again. Gain 3 strength and 3 dex. Can be upgraded 1 more time. It can actually be upgraded 2 more times. Molten Egg, whenever you add a power card to your... attack card to your deck, rather. Upgrade it. Now, the problem here is, once I upgrade this, it gives me all 3 egg relics, but I need to mega upgrade it before it's useful. So I need to live through these 2 combats without playing the Clockwork Egg at all. This is where it gets difficult. This is where we start to have difficulties. Well, yeah, because I'm dead this turn if I play the Backfire. Uh-huh. I have to play this as slow and steady as I possibly can. I'm worried that next turn I need to use attack mode and then shift. But that's not even going to kill the funky beast is the problem here. I think I actually need to use defense mode so that I shift into as many defenses as I can possibly get here. So if I play a single defend, then I can backfire for 16, 6, not lethal. If I backfire now, I already die. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay, so if I mega upgraded the Clockwork Egg, if I happened to manage to get this off, what would have happened is every single time I played the Clockwork Egg from then on, I would have gotten a relic at the end of that combat. That said, I also don't know how I was planning on getting past the boss, but look. I just wanted to get the most interesting thing going. That's okay. That's a risk it at the start of the run. Risk it, try and get that biscuit. The try, sure. Random common relic. Ooh, just one dex, neat. That can actually be super useful for us. Okay, early shop as well as 3 question marks in a line with no elites fought. Couldn't have had that last run. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not worried about it. I'm just really mad about it. Should be able to go aggressive now. Yup. There's the enemy bellowing. Good jawworm combat. Gear potion as well as antimatter, backfire, accumulate. Mega upgrade and accumulate really early, but I don't have anything to do with it. Shield burst. Lose all of your block, deal 1.5 times that much damage to all enemies. We take that, and now we start taking defensive cards. Oh, that upgraded 2 defends. Oh, that's beautiful. Save myself 6 HP here with this vulnerability potion, actually. Obviously, I can't shield burst yet. Shield burst is a lethal dealer situation. That said, we're pretty likely to now. As long as I can get past the first floor, I should be able to win. No, I don't need to muddle the deck with any of those. I need things that provide me defense, not benefit from the defense. Good shield burst. Reinforce, gain 3 block 3 times. That's 4 block 3 times, thank you. I kind of want to get the reinforce mega upgraded first, but I know that's wrong. Okay. Remembered to use all of that before I went for the defense. God, that would have been a great turn for shield burst. $27 damage to all enemies. Probably not a good idea here. Right, that would have been a great turn. We're no longer weakened as well, so 48? Yeah, I'll take 48. I should just be able to hold on this. So this is really good because it's a deck that allows me to defend while I deal damage. And it benefits from the only relic I even have yet. Gambler's Brew. No, don't need it for that. Bottled Lightning upon pick up Juice's skill. Started to combat that in your opening hand. I'm going to put the defense mode in my opening hand. That's probably the next thing I want to mega upgrade as well. Shield Burst gets mega upgraded 3 times that much to all enemies. And then I have 2 more upgrades on this floor. So the best thing that I can do here, I think, is actually mega upgrade defense mode. I'm not going to go for elites, though. Ooh, no, I have to throw these 3 cards. I'm looking for defenses. I should have played the defense mode first, though. I'm not taking all of that damage. You can't make me. I'm about to be made frail, which is unfortunate. It's going to heavily interfere with our plan. Hang on, heavily? No, that's not heavily. Good shield burst. Hammer down, scope core, enhance. No need for any of those. Let's mega upgrade that defense mode. Next up, reinforce, and then we should actually just be comfy. Hell yeah. I mean, a hell of a lot worse. Okay, hope I could get at worst like 1 strike stays in this hand. What? 2? How'd that happen? I drew a strike. It cycled. I drew a defend. I reshuffled my draw pile into my discard pile. I drew another strike. How? I'm dead now. I drew 2 of the slimes and 2 of the strikes. And those strikes stayed. How did neither... The first one cycled, and then I shuffled into a new deck and then drew a new card. Only 1 strike should have been able to... I'm so mad. Spin drive, get me defense. Spin drive, get me defense. Spin drive! What? How did... How are none of these strikes cycling? I had 2 cards at the bottom of my deck last turn. Also, by the way, 5 cards, 6 if you count the extra card that I played beforehand. And I can't find a single defense. Defend, 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 defend. Ridiculous damage. What? How did that actually happen, though? So I had a hand. I discarded it. At the start of my next turn, I drew a defense and a strike. Then I shuffled my draw pile. And what? Yeah, because you draw your full hand, right? So I drew a defense and a strike. I shuffled my draw pile. I drew 3 more cards. Then my strike cycled, and I somehow ended up with... My first strike cycled, but none of my other strikes cycled out of my hand. What actually happens there, though? No, I need to know. Okay, let's have a look. Let's see if I can actually read the trace. Already seen slime, play loose lock, play loose block, already seen, right. It doesn't have a... It publish on card use, publish on card use, publish post-draw, publish post-draw. It's not... What? I have no clue what happened there. When drawn, discard this and draw a new card only works once per turn. It's once per turn for each cycle, for each individual card, though. It's not like, oh, you cycle to strike, you can't cycle any more strikes. That's not how it's worked and not how it's ever worked. I was absolutely cheated out of that. 100%. That was going to be a win. That deck gets pretty unstoppable pretty quickly. I'm really disappointed. Alright. 100 golds. It's going to be a bad hand as well. Not getting enough strikes early just makes this fight real bad. See, I can't shift into attack mode because then I somehow need to deal 30 damage with only a couple strikes, right? This is the turn I get to shift into attack mode. See how all of the defense cycled there? I don't know what happened. I actually cannot tell you what has occurred. That hurt. Take power up. Try and focus on power up. Fine. Ideally, I don't want to cut any cards from my deck here, right? Grumpy. Very, very grumpy boy. I mean, Synchronize is fine because I have, like, I'm just going to keep the strikes and defense in my deck, right? And power-ups. So Synchronize should actually deal damage a lot of the time just because a bunch of strikes and defense. I'm not going to add many more cards to the deck. I'll take the health there, actually. Good Synchronize. Not going to mega upgrade the Synchronize first. It's got to be power up. Well, clearly here, what I want is Synchronize as soon as possible. Fine. It was either Synchronize or play... it was either full defend or play power up and then a bunch of... You... Really? Defend, defensive, Synchronize. Mm-hmm. Oh, cool. I couldn't have had any defenses anyway. Good lord. Well, I now have to fight an elite. That's absolutely mortifying. Hopefully we get Lagavulin in. Sundial, every 3 times you shuffle your draw pile, gain 2 extra energy. Actually really good for us. Happy Flower, every 3 turns, gain an energy. Also really good for us. Heal 10 HP on pickup, and whenever spending gold at shop, heal 5 HP. If I was going to buy another thing here, I should probably take that. Take the Happy Flower, though. Not what we were looking for. Oh, we're going to lose a lot of HP by the time Power Up is working. Synchronize is... you know what? It's Synchronize. We're just going to play Synchronize and use that for the entire run. For the entire combat. Especially because we'll draw 2 days in a row commonly. Yeah. It'd be a lot like that. So at least Synchronize is here to get us through this boss fight. Really good. Regal Pillow, whenever you rest, heal an additional 15 HP, as well as no. Could get us this turn too. Alright. Hoping Synchronize kills the frontliner for me. It doesn't. very specifically doesn't. It's okay. You got one more chance, Synchronize. There you go. Nope. Ooh, multi-stage playing power up multiple times is really good. At the start of the next 2 turns. I'll take it. It should always be upgrade here. Let's upgrade multi-stage, and then the mega upgrade for multi-stage is next 5 turns, right? If I can get that in the same hand as power up, we're off to the absolute races. I do want to remove a card here for draw consistency, but I don't want to remove a card as well. A little conflicted. Just remove a strike. It's fine. I need defense more than I need offense. Come on. Let's get it. Let's get it. Power-ups in the first hand. Yeah, can't put the enemy on the ground. Also can't defend, because I have absolutely no defense in this hand. Defend, 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 defend. Good. Good, good, good. Dead again. Yeah, I could have rested there. I definitely could have rested there. My concern is, as it always is, that if I do rest there, do I win the next floor? Shield burst. Alright, fine. This is your apology to me, game. How that... Oh, come. I don't know what is happening with these opening hands, but they are getting diabolically bad. Right. Can't shift attack or defense mode yet. Defend, defend, attack mode, strike. A lot of these early combats are just HP drains on the defect, sorry, the construct. It's never going to be able to pick up anything there. Well, I'm about to go to another shop that I can't pick up anything from. Really? These draws will be the death of me, quite literally. You know what? Screw it. I'm going defense mode, and I'm just playing defend modes until I destroy the enemy with the shield burst. So I'm gonna need an enemy where the enemy... I'm gonna need a turn where I have shield burst in hand, and the enemy is doing bellow, which they currently are. Sweet. Nope. Seven, 1.5 times is in this game 10, so. Just drop the defense. Keep doing the same thing. Sweet. Regen potion as well as nope. No, that, thank you. Synchronize. No. Not with this deck. I need shield burst to be closer to lethal, is the thing. I need to be able to confidently play shield burst to end fights, because if I have to play it 2 times per fight, then I'm looking for scant opportunities. Tentacle juice, as well as one-way mirror. Gain 12 block and apply 2 vulnerable to all enemies. Perfect companion piece for this build. Foam Finger. For the first 3 turns of combat, draw 1 additional card per turn. Great. As much as I want the one-way mirror like mega upgraded as soon as possible, I need the defense mode mega upgraded as soon as possible. Alright, what's the worst elite we could fight? And how would we do against it? Worst elite would be Gremlin Knob. How would we do against it? Pretty poorly. And as a result, we cannot take that combat. I'm going to start the regen potion here as well, because I'm already full up on potions. Yep. We even drew an extra card that hand. It was still complete garbage. 45. Yep, fine. Kill him. I don't know if I'm going to get the opportunity later. Strike and defend. Did I have to hit those? 36 plus vulnerability. That's enough. Retain, gain 6 block. You know what? I'm taking that. I need just something that I always have ready. Scarred by Flames. Scarred by Flames means Sentinels, right? Ooh! Art of War, if you don't blame the attack during your turn, gain additional energy next turn. Really big. Really, 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 really big for us. And we get the defense mode in the opening hand. Okay. Also going to throw this potion out just because I'm not getting screwed again. 66 to all enemies. I mean, the best damage I can do is with Shield Burst anyway, so yeah. It's not like I'm gonna do another hit before that, weaken up the enemy, and then start going again. One-way mirror, Shield Burst. Thank you. Oh god. Reserves or Clockwork Egg? I think I can take Clockwork Egg and try and get that mega upgraded next floor. Battle Standard. Gain energy at the start of your turn. You have to enter combat rooms when you can. Probably not a great idea. Runic Pyramid. At the end of your turn, you no longer discard your hand. That's really good for keeping our defense in hand and keeping Shield Burst and One-Way Mirror for the right turn. But also Busted Crown. Gain energy at the start of your turn. Future card rewards have 2 fewer cards to choose from. 2 less cards to choose from, sorry. 2 less cards. I mean, I'm not going to be picking up any more cards is the thing. So that's just extra cards per turn that I get to play. Like, there are very few cards that I would add to this deck at this point. I do just want to get as many upgrades as I possibly can this floor. And if I can do that while avoiding elites, I'll happily do that while avoiding elites. I'm definitely starting here, though. Okay. That's unfortunate. That is to say, picking up attack mode there. Really wanted defense mode earlier. That said, this defense mode is still... it's doing okay. Alright. Cluster Mines, no. 4 strikes, obtain 5 bites. No, thank you. At least they do nothing. That turn, at least. Yikes. I don't need the extra energy next turn. This turn's a lot worse for us. 6 damage taken. $82 split in half is still enough to kill all of y'all. Okay, removing cards from our deck is actually pretty good. It should always be strikes. I never want to have strikes stuck in my hand. I'm going to use the poison potion here because this fight is actually terrifying. I might draw my defense mode and it's really high cost. And then suddenly life is bad. Defense mode was not even increased in cost at all. Beautiful. Very, very glad to see that. Shield Burst did have its cost upgraded though, so 12 by 3 is not enough. So we're gonna one-way mirror, Clockwork Egg just to burn it. Again, sure. Actually, that put me in a bad shuffle as well. Whoops. Okay, okay, this is a much better hand. One-way mirror, Force Field, and blow 'em up. Suppressive Fire gets to keep block. Actually not interested. Clockwork Egg level 1 and 2 are both actually going to be still pretty good for me. Hell yes. Getting that in the opening hand means that I can start cycling through the garbage. Shield Burst. Nothing doing there, though. I can get another card removal in a couple spaces time as well. Okay, so Clockwork Egg, and then I'm going to play the defense mode. Oh, I should have played a strike first, but that's okay. Alright. So 24 by 3 is not lethal, but 25 by 3 is... it is. Hell yeah. As long as I shift with the attack modes first. Dex Potion's really good for us. Matryoshka, next to non-boss chests you open contain 2 relics. Sure. I want to go to this shop, but more question marks. No, I want to go to the shop. Reinforce is huge. So we take Reinforce, and then we remove another strike. Get another upgrade on the Clockwork Egg. So we need 2 more upgrades before it is real good. That's unfortunate. Also, not having Leadline Bottle is unfortunate. Leadline Bottle? Sorry, Crown of Simplicity is unfortunate for us. First basic card played each turn is played twice. Do that on a defense mode. Oh. Oh. Got a stew going. Actually don't really want to even kill the backliner if I can wait on it. Just a source of vulnerability. So I should leave that until I'm killing everything. Alright. And speaking of killing everything, that seems like that'll be this upcoming turn, apparently. I was very certain it was going to be that turn. Shield Burst. If we drew the strike, it would have cycled, so it would have gotten the shield burst. No, it wouldn't have cycled, right. Yes, because the clockwork egg, I wasn't cycling those. That's my bad. No, I don't want to go for the extra elite. The amount of time that it takes us to set up could result in us dying. And that just seems bad for our long-term prospects of living. Right. Absolutely great effects there. And we should be able to... Yep. Blow them all up. Alright. No, sorry. You had your chance last run. Okay, we're going to want to upgrade the Clockwork Phoenix as soon as possible, because otherwise it's just going to be garbage. Or I could, you know, just play it right now. Get all of the egg relics. I don't think that's worth it. I probably want to save the Dex Potion for the final combat, so I'm going to hold off here. It's really unfortunate that the defense mode was in the bottom of our first cycle, because that now means we go 2 cycles through the deck. Or 3 cycles through the deck before we get to our second copy of it. A little bit of damage there. Really have calipers or anything like that, so shouldn't really focus on blocking if I don't need to at all. 193. No, I can shield burst for more than that. The enemy is going to continually get stronger here, but so am I. Every time I play defense mode, I don't want either a turn where the enemy isn't attacking or a turn where I insta-kill. Okay, well, this is a turn where the enemy isn't attacking. We don't insta-kill, but the enemy will purge this turn, so if I get another shield burst hand, we can kill. Nope. Defeat is apparently impossible. Someone tell that to shield burst. Multi-stage new. Endoplasm. Gain energy at the start of your turn. The first time you would lose HP each round, lose 50 gold. Whenever you lose HP outside of combat, lose 50 gold. Well, we're just... we're not going to have gold anyway, but I want the extra energy. Okay, we'll go up this line. It's the earliest rest that I can get to. I mean, good shield burst right there. Back up. Choose a non-rat card from your hand and add 2 copies of it to the top of your draw pile. The mega upgrade of this is it no longer exhausts and costs 0. So we would hit that on defense mode. We would hit that on reinforce. We would hit that on the defense mode, and we would hit that on reinforce. It's totally fine. Nope. Thanks for that hit. Gonna back up the reinforce here. Yeah, I'll throw the fear potion just so I can shield burst for the kill. No curse, please. No curse. Oh, okay. Heal up to 16 that I've already lost this floor. Thank you. Much appreciated. Hazard proof. Gain 2 block and 1 artifact. Do I need artifact for anything? No. Force field is still pretty good, but removing another strike from the deck. I mean, I could also just remove the attack mode, but the attack mode I only ever draw once. And then I just let it languish in my hand. Alright. Mega upgraded. That's now the Clockwork Chicken. Gain a random relic at the end of combat, so I get as many relics as I go to combats from now on out. I can get 2 more upgrades, so I can mega upgrade like one-way mirror if I go for an elite here. Happy to do that. Ooh. Now that's an opening turn right there. Clockwork Chicken. Let's back up the defense mode, then defense mode, reinforce, defend. 163. Force fields. I don't need to take that hit. Shouldn't have played the force field. That's okay though, because now I have such ridiculous defense. I basically only need to draw 1 defend per turn and I will be fine. I can also just hold this force field. Why am I still here? Why are any of us still here? 1077. Good. Pendib, every 10th attack you play deals double damage, as well as runic dodecahedron if your HP is full. Gain energy at the start of your turn, which is really good for us because we're a really defensive deck, so our HP ought to be full. Let's upgrade that back up. Warpaint upon pickup, upgrade 2 random skills. Hell yeah. Force field got an upgrade there as well. Let's see what its mega upgrade is. It's innate retain. Mega upgrade, put this on top of your draw pile. Oh, hell yes. So that's really good. Just means that every single turn I will have a good block card. Which is really, really important. This deck has almost died whenever it didn't have that. I'd love to back up the Clockwork Chicken, but it's a non-rare card, remember? I shouldn't have taken Bottled Flame, but let's put the Shield Burst in my opening hand for no reason. Suppressive Fire, deal 7 damage to all enemies, gain 1 blur. If I mega upgrade that, and I literally only have 1 more upgrade space, so I will, it'll give me 3 blur, and that 3 blur will actually suddenly be really important. Let's back up that force field. I'm gonna take damage here, unfortunately. Oh well. That's what happens when you don't get your force fields early enough, apparently. Hold 2 in hands, and now it's lethal time. Sweet. Sing Ball. When adding cards to your deck, you may raise your max HP by 2 instead. We'll drop the Poison Potion for an Essence of Steel here. Not going to take the extra 1-way potion there. Yeah, 2 more combats. Neat. It's 2 more relics for me. up the force field. Ouch! We have taken some serious hits here. At the very least, we get to retain all of these force fields. All mega upgraded as well. Draw right back into them, and I'm fine to. Yay! More than happy to just full defend that turn. Alright. Yeah, Shield Burst and One-Way Mirror happen to be the bottom cards of the deck here, which is wild, but it's okay. Goodbye to the more. Hello to Juzu Bracelet. Normal enemy encounters are no longer encountered in question mark rooms. Not interested. I mean, it's entirely irrelevant at this point as well. Back up the force fields. Wasn't actually thinking I'd get turn 1 lethal there. Yeah, we don't need that as a way to deal damage in this deck. Alright, so I want to get the mega upgrade on Suppressive Fire. 3 Blur means that the turns where I don't have... hang on. The turns where I don't have Shield Burst would also be really good, but Shield Bursting here on the first turn is actually really powerful. Should have done this in a different order. Oops. Should have played the Blur card first. That's okay, we should still be fine. Yeah, I'll back up defense mode. Should make it basically impossible for me to take damage in this combat now. Now, I haven't got the blur active. That's okay, though. Kill everyone this turn. Play the Suppressive Fire, regain that blur. And we're comfy. Great. So it's literally just how soon can I draw my Shield Burst. All right. Well, that's been it. So I'm glad that at the end of this episode, after how much shenanigans went on in those first 2 runs, I'm really glad that we get the run together to actually show off what it does here at the very end. Really quite appreciative. Suppressive Fire, and then defend as much as is humanly possible. Whereabouts are ya? Shield Burst in the next hand, and that's all lethal. Beautiful. And that's Ascension 20 completed with the construct. No, it's not, of course. Time Eater. Right. Right, did forget about that. Didn't I? Alright. Back up the defense mode. Suppressive Fire first, then defense mode, defend. That's full defense for that turn. And we've got the blur set up. 2 defense modes, force field, defend. I need to be able to play 3 cards next turn. So I don't play an extra card that previous turn. Clockwork Chicken, defend, and reinforce shot. Good amount of block right there. Incoming damage is 45. Double defense mode. Suppressive Fire does go out, but... Oh, I still have my block from the previous turn. Okay, never mind. I thought I needed to do something differently here. Evidently not. 1, 2, 3, 4, and boom. Goodbye. Now that is the end of Ascension 20. That has been our Ascension climb here with the Construct. Even managed to go beyond perfect. Beautiful. Highlander 2. Lovely. For the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself. So there's a playlist in the description down below with all my contents on this game, past, present, future, as well as a link to the Steam Store Workshop where you can pick up each and every mod that has been showcased in the series, past, present, and future. Next episode, different mods. Yes, I understand I haven't done the overloaded card pack or any of the challenge modes for the Construct, but I did something that I wanted to do for a very long period of time and have also previously been asked to do, which is the Ascension grind for the Construct. And I want to move on to another set of mods, specifically because I already said to someone that I was going to be doing a specific mod. And I can't wait to dive into it. You'll see what that is in the next episode. Catch you then.